Oh, let's get it. Drippin' juice. Drippin' juice, nigga. ATM Mafia shit. Listen, choose on me, make a move on me. Guaranteed you make the news, homie. Carpenter had a tool on me. She get wetter than a pool on me. Couldn't wait to put the drool on me. In traffic with your bitch. Pushing out all the bricks. Nigga riding through the.
Hey, welcome to the Tri-flinnnn Podcast Show. It's the one and only Minnesota Flame, aka the Tequila King, and we have a great show for you today. As you can see, we are in my office, what I call the motherfucking home gym. We get it in and go hard every day, every which way. Siri, shut up, bitch. Now, we are here to celebrate the 49ers' victory over the Chicago Bears last night. Glock Purdy was blah, blah, blah on that bitch. Shout out to Caleb Williams, though. Your manicure was on point yesterday, I guess, because you was throwing that motherfucker right. You was getting strikes left and right. So we got to show love and support to those of the community. But anyway, yeah, man, the Bears and Niners game was a beautiful motherfucking fiasco yesterday. We had a great game yesterday. High scoring, high impact, a shootout all the way into the last 4 seconds of the game. So shout out to the quarterbacks, the running backs, the coaching staffs, the defense, everybody. Great game yesterday, San Fran. But let's talk about it. San Francisco is on a road to become the number 1 seed in the NFC. The NFC and the championship game, the Super Bowl, is in Levi Stadium, which means if they win out, they have the shortest road to the Super Bowl. All they have to do is continue to win. So we're going to talk about that. If the 49ers make it to the Super Bowl, first of all, I am doing a fucking probably cross-country road trip from Minneapolis to San Francisco. Copy. We have an opportunity to do something that only certain teams have had a chance to do, and that's win in your home stadium. Do you know how big that can possibly be? How game-changing that can possibly be? All I need is for them boys to win out and do they want to. Do their job. That's it. That's it. Do their job. It's not even a job that's unbearable to do or something that's too hard for them to do because they've been doing it. Anyway, so I'm trying to listen to this nigga on his radio. He is over talking everything that I got going on. Talking about shit. We do the same shit every night, but whatever. Anyway, so the Bears and Niners are both potentially fighting for the number 1 seed. The game is so high impact and high intense. I don't understand why you gotta keep talking through this motherfucking radio so much. Everything can be said in one swipe of the wipe of the mouth. Pause. But they gotta keep talking, chirping, chiming, pissing me off, messing up my broadcast with y'all. I'm just trying to do what I do with y'all, how we do. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Fucked up my whole first segment because they Bears fans. Y'all didn't know that. They see, look, he's still talking. Cause he know I'm gonna turn it up. It's about nothing. This is about nothing. I just want y'all to hear about nothing. Damn, finally, okay. So back to what I'm saying. Brock Purdy came back from injury just on fire, bro. Shout out to Mac Jones because I know that set the tone and set the fire underneath Brock. I know for a fact that set the fire underneath Brock by seeing his backup come in and light shit up, put up astronomical numbers, and people start questioning your worth. That's the best way to put that hunger back underneath a person. You give them a complimentary person that can drive them to the next level, you're going to see every time. Every time. I love it. I love having internal competition because it makes everybody better. It's like when you go to the studio, right? If everybody is nice, the best songs always be contemplated and made, and because everybody has a point to prove with their verses, everybody has some shit to say, everybody is going to that level. When you have somebody to raise the bar for you and push you to the level of that you're not used to going, you get to find out who you really are, what you're really about, what you're really capable of. Lord have mercy, they is talking on this radio so much, I'm about to get mad and just be like, shut the fuck up. I'm about to get mad and just say it like, damn, go to their areas or something, because they talking to these like fucking babies. Listen, let me turn it up some more. I might well make it part of the goddamn show now. He said leave at 10:20. I'm his ventriloquist. So yeah, man. This is what I gotta deal with. Babysitting motherfuckers. I had the first live stream interrupted by a phone call. It was, it's overtime. Anyway, so I'm getting harassed right now on this fucking walkie-talkie. I'm about to throw it. Like I said, I had a phone call from my mom earlier. She disrespected the live. I told her, Mom, I'm on the live podcast right now. Did she care? Nope. She kept talking, and I had to end the stream and then pertain to her conversation, which is okay. That's mama. You know what I'm saying? That's mama. That's shit you got to do sometimes. But when it comes to this motherfucker, it's people who are adults, bro, that literally act like little ass kids at all times. There's no exclusion. I don't care if they 50,000 years old, motherfuckers still be acting like children. But whatever. Going to the next topic, Baltimore Ravens. I think the Baltimore Ravens are cooked. Even if Lamar Jackson comes back, because now you have to flirt with his injury to get him in a potential playoff position, which gets him in another intricate place because you're still hurt going into an even higher intense environment in the next round of the playoffs. The Steelers bogus as hell for allowing that loss yesterday to even put themselves in this position, but whatever. I seen people saying keep Huntley in the game over Lamar, which is what you probably should do. But to me, I really just look at it like, shit, ain't nothing you really could do in this situation. Like, you're in a lose-lose situation. Lamar comes back, potentially gets hurt. Lamar come back and win, and potentially get hurt. So you're really in a loss, in a lose-lose situation. And you know what? I got to spin the block on this conversation. It's more shit pissing me off. I'm tired of young niggas, low key, because I'm so sick of you niggas being a prisoner of the moment. Y'all don't do no due diligence of research on shit. I messed up my whole segment because I'm getting text message and pissing me off. Literally. Young niggas, stop all this fake ass trolling shit. Cause you just make yourself look like a pussy ass motherfucker. Cause you really gonna just back your, I was just trolling. No, you was trying to be funny and you thought it had some merit and truth behind it. What y'all keep doing is minimizing people's careers, success, and shit that they done in their time. Stop trying to compare these new niggas to the old niggas. They don't compare because it's not even the same criteria. You have too much help to do what the fuck y'all do. Y'all motherfuckers have all kind of technology and resources and everything to make shit easier. Okay? Back then, everything was done the long route, long math. There wasn't no calculators. Motherfucker ain't have a microwave. You had to cook everything. You motherfucking ain't have no electric car. You had to put some gas in that bitch. And you know what I'm saying? It's so much shit that comes with time progression. And people keep minimizing the progression of the species through time. Okay? Stop comparing these new niggas to the history. Because these new niggas right now, none of us could have been slaves. Mentally, we don't have the fortitude or the ability to put our pride aside for the greater good of the other people. Think about that. We don't even possess that. Everybody is selfish. There's no selflessness. People damn near existence no more. Everything is for personal gain, whether it's my podcast or your viewership or whatever. It's all for attention and personal gain. Back then, niggas was doing all of this type of shit with no attention besides the motherfuckers in a small bubble. It wasn't no follow me, like this, share this, subscribe that. You had to be in it to know about it. You had to be around it to see it. You had to know somebody who knew somebody who was there. Stop comparing the times and just accept the progression. That's the problem with the youth. Y'all haven't done shit, but always want to look back at what other niggas do and have done and try to minimize it. Do something first. Don't piggyback off some shit. Do something that's innovative. Do something that ain't nobody else did before. Be the first nigga doing it. And then let's see how you get critiqued in 10 years and 20 years later when 99,000 motherfuckers that start doing what you brought to the table from the first time. Prime example, when they disrespect Michael Jackson and compare him to Chris Brown and Usher. All these niggas did was a little moonwalk. They ain't nowhere near like no motherfucking Michael Jackson. Do you know people died watching Michael Jackson? There was no Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, no nothing. And he's outselling any and everything. He's packing out countries. And y'all will compare a nigga with some streams to an actual album sale, a physical copy. Do you know motherfuckers had to stand in line at Electric Fetus and Sam Goodies and Best Buys and all these fucking Office Depots and everywhere to get a CD from back in the day? Opposed to a motherfucker having it on their fucking smartphone, didn't even listen to the music, don't know none of the songs, but hit the plus sign and add it to their library. But they ain't even listen to it or play the song, and the song has no value. Do you know songs used to have at least a 6-month gap? Like a window, a time frame for a song to be that. Like you can go from season to season off one single. Now every song is old in 3 days. No appreciation of the culture. That's why none of this shit matters, because everything is fast and quick. So niggas don't take the time to come up with real lyrics. They punch in everything. Niggas don't think that they have to put all the shit in perspective that comes with being an artist. Everybody think because you look like a rapper, you're supposed to be a rapper, but not understanding what you're supposed to talk about, the development of your skill over time. And especially if you've been rapping for a long period of time, that your subject matter should change with the age. And I know we didn't talk about this type of shit before, but we should. I just had to get on that. But back to the Ravens. They ass is cooked. And I don't give a fuck what Lamar Jackson do. You hurt, bro. And if you get hurt more, all you doing is putting y'all further in a hole. Your window has almost completely closed because you're starting to see niggas who you've been going at it with for the last few years, not even in the playoffs, possibly including yourself. Then you get to see the new rise of the divisions, from the Drake Mays to Herbert to Shador to all these new motherfuckers starting to come into the spotlight. They creeping in. Your window's starting to close, brother. Your window's starting to close. And Derrick Henry, he had a great game the other night, but he ain't nowhere near the same athlete that he once was. That's just natural. You know what I'm saying? The body gonna break down after, especially with all the motherfucking force he done been hit with, pause. You know, everything he been, defenses he been going against forever and carrying teams forever. That shit is a big deal. You know what I'm saying? That shit is a big deal on your body. Wear and tear is a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand it, but I don't like how motherfuckers spend so much time just trying to troll to get a reaction. You know, I wish it was a place on the internet that was predicated towards positivity as well and honesty, opposed to just being negative for a response and again there a response from motherfuckers and trigger comments and all that. That's what most of this shit is. Most people only say controversial shit to get a response from people. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I don't like about the internet. I love the fact that you can touch people all across the world, pause, without even moving from the comfort of your own space. You can have a community of your own, wherever the fuck you want it to be at, about whatever you want it to be about. You know what I'm saying? You could just find like-minded individuals. So I think that's amazing. Next topic we're going to scrape by is Shador beating Aaron Rodgers. Shador and the Browns beating the Steelers and Aaron Rodgers. And I seen the comments that Myles Garrett said. Let's dive into that first. First of all, Myles Garrett, you was on some bullshit yesterday. I don't want to hear nothing about you being triple team. You know, like we know, 90% of the motherfucking sports world bet on you to break that record yesterday. We know Vegas paid you not to get that goddamn record because they made more money off you not getting it than you getting it. So you can lie all you want to on the camera and be like, they was too focused on me. And a triple team and a double team. And nigga, you been getting that your whole career. You've been getting triple team and double team your whole career, whether it was on the basketball court or on the football field. Save that shit for another day. Please, please, shut the fuck up and get the sack. Especially if I put my motherfucking money on underdog on your last name that say Garrett. Bitch, I want my half a sack and I want my point and my point boost. You fucked up. You fucked up the church's money yesterday, and I don't want to hear it. Now you got one more game, and you're gonna try to get it the last game of the season, but you're not gonna get it because they finna know everybody finna double bet again trying to get it. But you're not gonna get me. I'm not betting with your ass this season. I'm done with you, Myles Garrett. You were supposed to get that shit yesterday. You pulled some bullshit, and that's just straight to the facts. You pulled some bullshit, bro. And I'm not gonna let you lie to everybody else and act like you didn't. You pulled some bullshit. You feel me? Now, Shador. First of all, great win yesterday. It was a signature win because you beat a hell of a name in sports, a Hall of Famer, a multiple MVP, all that good shit. You beat Aaron Rodgers in a head-to-head combat game. So shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? I will give you probably a B- on your quarterback grade due to the 2 interceptions, but we know you don't have a number 1 receiver, some shit going on with your playbook and all that. So all in all, great shit, Shador, by stepping in, getting your team some wins, getting your team some hope for the future. We have to see you have some form of a line. You feel me? You get you a decent line, maybe a QB, a wide receiver 1. I think you might be in the game with some shit. You know what I'm saying? Your defense not bad. You got a leader over there, Myles, and all that shit. Even though I'm talking shit about it, you got a leader in Myles Garrett. So y'all got a chance to really have a future. The Browns can actually look for some hope in the future. You might even have free agents willing and looking forward to coming to play with the new hot nigga. Get some of that motherfucking promotion and publicity that come with it. You know, that all come with new money, new commercials, and all that shit. So you want to get around that new hotness. That's a fact. So shout out to Shador for that, you know what I'm saying? And to the Browns for getting a victory, you know what I mean? And not being a laughing stock and also showing motherfuckers hard work does pay off, and don't let people discourage you because they are looking forward to your failure rather than seeing you succeed. And that's just, we're going to keep it short and sweet with that. I have something to talk about because I be on social media. Everybody know, go check out the Tri-flinnnn podcast on Instagram. Fuck with us on Twitter or X or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We got some, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like this though. Cock blocking. Why bitches and niggas, and I ain't talking about black men when I say niggas. I'm talking about the male species and bitches. I'm sorry, but I was talking about the female species. So women and men, how about I can clean it up. I can say it a little bit better. How come women and men love cock blocker? I can't stand motherfuckers who always want to be like, I used to talk to her, or he tried to talk to me. He tried to. So you decline his approach, and now you trying to defer somebody else who is willing to fuck with him or her. They ready to rock it out, and you talking about he tried or she tried to talk to me, or I used to talk to them. You never said y'all was a couple, y'all live together, y'all pay some bills together, y'all got some kids together. Nothing. You ain't even come off and be like, yeah, I fuck. You ain't even go straight to that. You literally tried to defer me and discourage my momentum. You are a fucking hater. And dudes do it behind closed doors. Women do it in public. And they both whack. But I don't like the in public one, because the in public one put the friend on the spot. So when you holler at a broad and she trying to, sorry, I keep being disrespectful. When you holler at a lady and shit, and y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all talking, y'all get shit in order, boom, bam, wham, y'all finna make shit shake. And her home girl be like, yeah, he tried to talk to me. She is trying to throw the biggest monkey wrench in y'all shit. She do not want to see her smiling no more. She do not like that you giving this broad, this woman, this attention, everything. She want the attention that she ultimately neglected to receive. She wants exactly what her friend is getting that she declined. But her ego is so inflated, or his ego is so inflated, that they feel like they are entitled to your attention, even though they declined it. Yes, they are entitled to your attention, even though they decline your attention and your motherfucking push or pursue. That makes no sense, and you're a fucking hater. You're a loser to me. When you in a club or you're at a bar or you have some family get together and you meet somebody and somebody rolls up on them and be like, yeah, she tried to holler at me. Or I used to talk to her. Or girl, he like, he be in everybody DM. Like, you so lame. You so lame. And you should be ashamed of yourself. And that you should really be ashamed of yourself. And that's just me being honest. Dave Chappelle new stand-up. Dave Chappelle new stand-up is once again a remarkable piece of work. And I realize that a lot of people be like, I don't like Dave Chappelle. And that's because they lack intelligence. I ain't saying you stupid. I'm just saying some of this should be uncomprehendable to you because you have a low-level thought process. You only want shit that seems funny and not shit that seems intricate, real, or some shit you actually got to work for. Like, some people don't like to listen to their joke in story form and to follow along to get the laugh. They need an instant excitement, ignorance, and goofy shit. So that's what makes them a good comedian to them. And I like that shit too. I do like those comedians, but I love a person with dialogue and intellect. Just to like, I could compare the best thing, comparing Dave Chappelle and Kendrick Lamar, right? A lot of people don't feel like they like Kendrick Lamar. Oh, he too busy, too much. They talk too much. And then you got the other ones who are profoundly in agreement of everything he says, does, and feels because they're on a higher level of thinking and responsibility. Some people just want to dance, want to have fun. Other people want to dance and have fun, but they still recognize what the fuck they dancing to. So I'm not dancing to smoke crack, get money. I'm dancing to stay black, be, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. So it's the message and the emotions. The message can be one thing, but the emotions can be the same. The feeling can be the same, but the message is completely different. So I don't really care for none of that shit. So, all that low level shit. I don't want to hear all that pop that coochie rap and kill a nigga, kill a nigga, kill a nigga. Like, yes, as a young dude, I did listen to that shit and I did find interest in it. Now, as an older male with kids and shit like that, responsibilities, I'm needing music that helps enlighten my mode, my mind, and my money, my spirit, my being. So Dave Chappelle broke down the Mann Act in his comedy special, which was he used it with Jack Johnson and P. Diddy and all these other men who the government have attacked using with the Mann Act. And the reason of the Mann Act is to transport a woman across state lines for the plans of debauchery, meaning getting bitches flued out. Getting bitches flued out is a federal case. Okay? So watch that Dave Chappelle stand up and understand what he's saying, what he talking about. You will get some laughs and giggles in it, but the most of it is the motherfucking message. Go get the message, my people. Straight up. Jim Jones, Fab, Dave East, and Mano threw shots at 50 Cent apparently over 50 Cent beats. Now, me personally, I felt like this was career suicide for all of them. Y'all not in the position financially to beat him. You don't own none of your shit. He own, well, I ain't gonna say none of your masters, nothing like that, but he owns shit. Y'all still a part of labels and stuff like that. And y'all OGs, no disrespect. Get your money, do everything y'all doing. Salute, shout out to y'all. But I feel like y'all just picked career suicide. You got somebody who takes pride in ending people's shit. He's about to come. He said he about to address this shit after the new year because he planning the new year. I'm all for it. I'm a Cancer, just like he is. So I know how vindictive motherfuckers can get. And most of y'all don't know he already has shit in the chamber on y'all. That's the problem. You don't know that he already been stockpiling information. He's about to drop a weapon of mass destruction on you niggas and fuck some shit up. So be prepared, be ready. I hope y'all got some more verses. Because if he decides to drop a verse or a song, it's going to blow through the roof because of his popularity and his stature. And everybody loves to see 50 engaging in beef because they know he performs well in beef scenarios. So be prepared. Jim Jones, I've been on your ass a few times, pausing these podcasts because you be glorifying old niggas that's acting like young niggas. And I'm not telling you to be an old ass pawpaw, but I mean, grow up, nigga. Damn, some of the shit you be saying, I don't feel. I don't. But salute to you. I do like, you know what I'm saying, some of the old music. I do like Jim. I ain't got no hate towards Jim, but I will be critical on some of the shit he say and does because I feel like he tries to remove the responsibility that he has from himself as a public figure and as an elder black man. I'm starting not to trust a lot of black people. Yep, there's a lot of blacks I don't trust. I don't trust blacks that's always in good graces with white people. You never have a discrepancy with white people. You never on their bad side. You never on their shit list. I don't trust Snoop. I don't trust Shaq. I don't trust Jennifer Hudson. I don't trust Oprah. I got a couple more motherfuckers I don't trust, but I don't trust none of you niggas. I feel like all y'all somehow been implemented into the black community and our culture to cause disruption, division, even though it seems like y'all good motherfuckers. Y'all might even be good people, but I know y'all doing some scandalous shit. It's just something about y'all that I don't like and I don't trust. It's in my gut, like it's in my fucking stomach. I look at y'all, I might even like some of the songs, some of the music, and then I look at y'all a little bit deeper like, I don't know, that motherfucker seems slippery. So all skin folk ain't kinfolk. Motherfuckers be slippery, and you gotta watch them. To me personally, I don't understand how Snoop is propelled to the largest crip of all time and then get to be the biggest pop star of all time. Makes no sense to me. It's an ultimate contradiction. You're a criminal enterprise. That's what they would classify you as. And if niggas get caught doing gang activity or drug activity, they go to jail for it. But you get to promote it and do the motherfucking halftime crip walk show. I don't get it. Seems like something's up with it. That's just all I'm gonna say. You can say you can say, oh, you nigga, you don't know no nigga, you don't know shit. That's that money talk bullshit walk, he get money. That's fine and dandy. But you just do your own due diligence of a nigga's timeline, and I guarantee it's gonna be some red flags. Prime example. How Snoop the only West Coast nigga to go against Kendrick? Now, of course he gonna say he didn't, but why would you repost the Drake song? Why would you? There's no accident, there's no age, you are of time. So nigga, you know what a repost is, a reshare, a like, a comment, you know all the significance of all that shit. So to say you lies. You play both sides, that's how I feel. I feel like you are the Jesse Jackson of rap. Niggas might not agree, but that's just me. I feel like Snoop is the Jesse Jackson of rap, and I'm not trying to like act like he a hoe ass nigga. None. Snoop probably will whoop some ass, kill niggas, whatever. We don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm talking about your motherfucking position in our community. I don't trust you. I don't trust Shaq. I don't trust Charles Barkley because y'all don't never try to ruffle the feather. Y'all all, Stephen A. too, you know, I fuck with your podcast, your content, but I don't trust you. There's something about it. Y'all always trying to pander in their graces. And that's just how I feel about it. All skin folk and kinfolk. And I ain't saying we got to be low level and low minded just because we black people, but sometimes we got to have our own shit just to be our own shit. And just, you know what I'm saying? You got to have your own shit, your own community, your own standards, your own everything. And you can incorporate some shit sometimes, but to always be included in as a person who knows some shit, to always be included and never excluded, let me know you are in coercion with whatever the fuck they got going on. So all skin folk ain't kinfolk. I don't trust Snoop. I don't trust Shaq. I don't trust Oprah. I don't trust Jennifer Hudson. I don't trust no black person that's always on the good side of other motherfuckers. Because being black or being white, sometimes you have to defend your shit. And if you defend your shit, that means you possibly going to offend somebody else's shit. So that means you can't always be on the positive side of everything and everybody. Everybody can't like you. If they like you, everybody seem like they like you, I know you phony, I know you fake, and I know you playing a role. So that's the sum up the episode of the day. It's the one and only Minnesota Flame, aka the Tequila King. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the podcast on Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere you get your podcasts. Go check us out on Instagram at the Tri-flinnnn Podcast Show. Do everything you can to support. We're going to do everything we can to stay coming with motherfucking good content, good information, and originality. Randolph Season 1, 2, Date Night, the movie Young and Thuggin', January 6th, exclusively on Tubi. We out.
Oh, let's get it. Drippin' juice. Driven juice, nigga. ATM